Who killed Yeshua the Messiah? The question is often asked, who killed Yeshua, Jesus? Usually, the blame is placed upon the Jews, with accusations of Christ killer fueling the fires of anti-Semitism over the centuries. But is this accusation true? To answer that, we only need to look at the record of Jesus' trial. Yeshua did not receive a trial by jury. In Jewish law, the judge would hear and evaluate an accusation from two impartial witnesses. If 2 or 3 witnesses would agree, the judge would issue a conviction, but in Yeshua's case, the witnesses against him presented false testimony. The chief priests and the whole Sanhedrin were looking for testimony against Yeshua to put him to death, but they could find none. For many were giving false testimony against him, but the testimonies did not agree. Mark 14 verses 55 to 56. Because the testimony of the witnesses did not agree, the judges could not convict him. Thus, the Sanhedrin had no other choice but to ask Yeshua directly if he claimed to be the Messiah, the Son of God, a charge to which he confessed, thereby positioning himself as being guilty of blasphemy, which carried the death penalty. Again the high priest questioned him, "Are you the Messiah, the Son of the Blessed One?" "I am," said Yeshua, "and all of you will see the Son of Man seated at the right hand of the power and coming with the clouds of heaven." Then the high priest tore his robes and said, "Why do we still need witnesses? You have heard the blasphemy. What is your decision?" And they all condemned him to be deserving of death. Mark 14 verses 61 to 64. This interrogation essentially reveals that neither the Jewish Sanhedrin nor the Roman authorities could have killed Yeshua, Jesus, without his cooperation. Even some of the Roman soldiers came to believe that Yeshua truly was the Son of God. When the centurion and those with him, who were guarding Yeshua, saw the earthquake and the things that had happened, they were terrified and said, "This man really was God's Son." Matthew 27 verse 54. So to answer the question of who killed Yeshua, we only need to look at his trial to see that he willingly gave the authorities the confession they needed to condemn him to death. Yeshua, however, said that he laid down his life of his own accord, to save us from our sins as the promised Messiah. He said in his own words, "The reason my Father loves me is that I lay down my life, only to take it up again. No one takes it from me, but I lay it down of my own accord. I have the authority to lay it down and the authority to take it up again. This command I received from my Father." John 10 verses 17 to 18.